Howdy folks, and welcome to the world of Assassin's Creed Origins. Set in ancient Egypt, this is one of my favorite open worlds to explore. Now, today I'm going to be looking at one city in particular. You may know me from my top 10 cities videos, and believe me, I am going to do more, including one for Origins, but for right now we're focusing on one city, and that's Memphis. Not Memphis, Tennessee, which also has a pyramid, funny enough, but Memphis on the Nile. So, longtime fans of the Assassin's Creed series may know that assassins tend to use secret underground tunnels to get around. They use them in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, they use them in Revelations, Assassin's Creed 3, and those weren't terribly secret. I mean, they had big old, telephone booth style entrances at ground level. But in Assassin's Creed Origins, the cities are also connected via secret underground tunnel networks. However, I'd say they're a lot better hidden. So, I thought it would be fun to explore Memphis and see just how many secret tunnels there are, because when I first played this a few years ago, I remember there being plenty. But that could have just been me, remembering all the tunnels in the game. So I wanted to see, just looking at one city, how many secret tunnels there are, how vast they are, how many places are connected. And yeah, I find dumb stuff like that really fun. So I hope you do too, and let's get started. I'm Kanaju, and these are the secret tunnels of Memphis. Secret tunnels! So we're starting outside the gates of Memphis. This is the northern side of the city. And even like these outskirts, I'm exploring all of this here. I'm just scanning through the footage real quickly on my end. Lots of crocodiles, lots of different things. Now here, right outside the gates, we come across our first potential secret tunnel. However, I would classify this as a secret shortcut, not a secret tunnel, because it's just like a hole in the wall. So let me mark that as one secret shortcut. Alright, now, right next to it, we do have our first example of a secret tunnel. So if you head underwater here, see, this is why I'm going through every single river, every single little stream in the whole city, because as you can see, there are secrets to be found. So this pulls us right into the temple. And these complexes tend to have a lot of alternate ways in, but this is one of the more hidden ones, I would say. So cool. That brings our secret tunnel count up to 1. One secret tunnel, one secret shortcut. So let's keep looking around. Now, I should say that I'm playing this without HUD, so that my gameplay looks clean, which is somewhat difficult. I can't tell which areas are restricted. I can't tell where enemies are necessarily, so I'm doing my best here. Running around even these outskirts where you wouldn't think there would be any secret tunnels. And to be fair, I did not find any here, it would appear. Man, sorry, I'm getting distracted because now I'm scrolling through this footage with me flying over the city. And this is just one of the most gorgeous games, to this date. I just love the way ancient Egypt looks. It's always been one of my favorite historical settings, but getting off track. Let's see here, scrolling forward, keep going. Again, checking every nook and cranny. And this thing right here looks like a secret tunnel, but no, it's just a little crevasse. I have to admit, by this point in the actual gameplay, like in the hours I was searching, I was getting a little bit anxious, a little bit worried that maybe I really did imagine all those secret tunnels because I was having a lot of trouble finding them. Still only at 1. I'm searching rooftops, second floors, like literally every side of every building in the city. So it takes a very, very, very long time. People complain that, these RPG games, the open world ones, didn't have big cities like the old games, but Memphis is one of those cities that would challenge that claim, I would say. Now in here, no wait, never mind. Now here, we finally have our second secret tunnel, cleverly hidden behind this series of houses. Pretty sneaky stuff. So if we head through this cave, what do we have here? Dead crocodile. Some water. With a lot of remains in there. So if we dive into this water, it would appear that it actually goes even deeper underground. So this is definitely secret tunnel number 2. Let's see where it leads. Now, for the record, I could not hold my breath this long. No siree. I'm a very weak swimmer in real life. More of a land-based creature, you know? Alright, so here we surface. And where are we now? Oh my gosh. Guess I was attacked by some critters. I entered on the north side of the temple and have emerged on the east side. Pretty cool. Alright, so heading back to that north side cave entrance. Surprisingly, again, see how hidden that is? Surprisingly, they actually hide 2 hidden tunnels in this same area. So let's see what this second one's all about. Yeah, this one's got potential. And apparently it doesn't. Maybe this is used in a quest or something that I've forgotten. But do I qualify this as a secret tunnel? Maybe I'll put this in a new category. We'll call this a secret basement. So now we have 2 secret tunnels, 1 secret shortcut, and 1 secret basement. Not bad, but I was hoping to see a little more tunnelage, if you know what I'm saying. Let's see here. Keep scrubbing through footage. Aha! And here, scouting ahead with my eagle, I see what appears to be another secret entrance in the rock face. So, after heading in myself, apparently I didn't record that footage for whatever reason. Let's see where this leads. And it would appear as though we're inside yet another temple complex. Rather, the same large one. I forget the name of it. Alright, so that definitely brings secret tunnels up to 3 for Memphis. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Scouting ahead some more. Now, it should be noted that I'm not going to be exploring the necropolis at all. Strictly sticking to Memphis for this video. Or Memphis proper, I should say. So now I'm going to keep running around this vertical rock face, since it seems to be a pretty good candidate for natural caves and things like that. And the fact that it's right next to a temple also means, you know, it's a good location to put a secret entrance. And while I don't spot a secret cave or a secret tunnel, I do spot, I suppose, secret shortcut number 2. I don't even know how secret it is, but I'll throw it on the list. We'll call it secret shortcut number 2, since it's covered by those bushes and that banner. Man, I recorded a lot of footage of me just standing around gawking. Let's move on. Sneaking around. Now swimming around. Gosh, that looks good. Man, I wish I could record footage in 4K, because it looks so great on my TV, but on this little screen, like, it looks pretty good, but I know it won't look as good in 1080p as it does, you know, in 4K. But at least I have 60 FPS, which is nice. Again, have to explore every waterway. You never know what you'll find. Although, you are almost guaranteed to find crocodiles. That's almost a given. Luckily, I'm way overpowered for this section. Now this is interesting. This is the jackpot right here. Another underwater secret tunnel. Completely invisible from the surface, as you can tell. So, let's take a look inside. So this one seems to lead into the ruins of maybe a flooded temple. Now again, it's kind of hard to gauge my oxygen since I don't have the HUD. Seems like there'd be some treasure down there. I might have already picked it up at some point. So it's best that I make my way out of there as quickly as possible. Now, while this is kind of a dead end, so I might be tempted to put it under, you know, secret basement versus secret tunnel, I think it's long enough that I'm gonna put it as a secret tunnel. I mean, come on. Yeah, and as you can see here, the trouble with oxygen. Don't worry, I did make it in time. Thank goodness. Alright, so I'm putting that secret tunnel count up to 4. Alright, man. The water in this game looks so good too, though. Alright, now I think I saw a branching path in there, so let's take another dive and see where that leads. Interesting. A not completely flooded area. And where are we now? Oh, that's kind of an obvious tomb. but I will still consider it a secret. Well, is it the same secret tunnel? I guess it'll be the same secret tunnel for now. Well, yeah, we'll just leave it as 4. So that's pretty great. Pretty great. Let's see what else we can find. For those of you who haven't played this game or haven't given it a shot, but you love Assassin's Creed, let me just say, of the 3 open world games, this is the most Assassin's Creed of them. I mean, as you can see here, there's an Assassin's Bureau, so you might want to give it a shot. Not to mention, this is just one of the most beautiful, most detailed open worlds ever created. And I'm not sponsored, so let me keep going. Rooftops, looking around the city. Now this looks promising. Let's see what we have here. Another underwater tunnel. Let's see, it leads into something like a sewer system or a well, perhaps? Yeah, it looks like a well. Alright, it's a pretty good one. I'll put that as secret tunnel number 5. Looking pretty good in Memphis today. Alright, let's continue to explore the city then. I'm kind of going by, not quadrant, but like those little blocks, 1 block at a time. As you can see there seems to be like a monolithic structure, which they tend to have some kind of secrets around them. They're kind of like the oldest parts of the city. At least from what I can tell, they seem ancient. So let's see what we can find. Now right here, we appear to have something. Let's see what's in this little cave. And thank goodness, by the way, that you can just carry a torch. Like, you can just pull one out of your ass at any time, because there are a lot of pitch black spaces in this game. Seem to have multiple paths. So this is definitely secret tunnel number 6, as it seems to connect to multiple places, not just a basement. Now please excuse my combat. Like I said, I'm playing with no HUD on, so it might look pretty bad. Taking, rookie hits there. But luckily, like I said, I'm like overpowered for this section of the map, so. Oh, that looks suspicious. Man, it blows my mind that there's this much like detail, this much stuff hiding underground. And then look, here you break through a wall and there's even more stuff. And it's all sitting right beneath the city of Memphis, No loading screens or anything like in the old games. I recently played through Assassin's Creed 2 and doing those old tombs and stuff. It was cool, but they felt separate from the open world. Whereas like this is directly connected to it, which is really cool. And it looks like there isn't much to loot. I probably came through here before at some point when I first played this a few years ago. And here, as you can see, another secret wall opening, which loops us back. Cool. Here we have yet another destructible wall. Doesn't seem to lead anywhere, but seems like that chest would have been lootable at some point. So yeah, I've been through here then. Someone was kind enough to rebuild that wall, which I have once again destroyed apparently. So let's see where this side leads. This appears to be the inside of that monolithic structure that was near the entrance. Now this is cool. This was something I do remember from the game, which is a lot of these entrances, they're just completely covered by what you think are solid walls, but they're actually destructible. So you would never see them walking by unless you realized it was a destructible wall. So as you can see right near that cave where we entered, pretty cool. But as you may recall, there was another way to go in there, so let's give that another look, see where that other path leads. And apparently I didn't do that in my footage. So I did secure footage of another secret shortcut right there, but I don't see maybe it didn't branch. Maybe that was just my imagination. Let's see here. Again, I'm searching every nook and cranny of this city, looking for every conceivable secret entrance. So you never know. Aha! See, that's pretty good. So of course I always pull out my eagle, figure out where I am in the city, and there you are. So let's see what this tunnel holds. Secret tunnel. Oh, this one's a big one. Guess I'll go ahead and mark this as number 7 now. Number 7. Check out where this leads. Oh, so this actually loops back to the last place I said that where I missed the extra tunnel. Okay, cool. I would still count this as a separate secret tunnel, though. It has its own entrance, and it seems like a completely different network that's connected to it. And again, someone rebuilt this wall. How courteous. Alright, so it's time to head back in and see where those other paths lead. Alright, so instead of going through the little crack this time, let's go this way. Through a different small crevasse and through another. Cool. Now I suppose this does get a bit muddy as to how many tunnels there actually are. I suppose I would still count this as part of the same tunnel. Maybe when I go through a third branching path, if it goes somewhere completely different, I'll add another tunnel to the count. Gotta check, every rock. You never know. There might be even more secrets. Like, where does this lead? Snake Den. It looks like I panicked there a second. Well, like I said, I don't have a HUD active, so I don't really know what I'm doing, I guess. This is cool, little burial site. Secret tomb. So that's like a secret tomb within a secret tunnel. Do I have a count for secret tombs? Suppose I'll put it under secret basements? No. Well, no. I'll just leave it under secret tunnels. So let's see where the rest of this cave goes. Pretending like I'm gonna stealth this. Alright, gotta check where I am currently, because I've gone so far underneath the city. As you may remember, I started elsewhere. Where did I start? Now this is different footage. Apparently I cut out the part with the battle. Now I'm totally confused. Why did I record it like this? Alright, time to do some, we live in the shadows type stuff. Serve the light, all that good stuff. As you can probably tell, I have a pretty good sword. Alright, let's just skip to the end of this combat then. Alrighty. Let's see if this chamber leads anywhere. Now mind you, we've already gone through one secret cave tunnel, through a second one, and now we're in a secret underground chamber. So it'd be really cool if it led somewhere else. Of course, gotta break the pots in case they're hiding. Secret entrance. That area looks unpassable. Maybe it is a secret basement situation. Maybe I spoke too soon. All the underground routes and stuff, it's pretty cool. Alright, let's see where this finally leads us. This is a long ass tunnel. Here we are at what looks like another monolithic structure, if I had to guess. Yeah, but where are we now on the island? Oh wow, it looks like we have gone completely across it, like diagonally. That is impressive. So the entire island is crisscrossed by these underground tunnels. Alright, so it is as connected as I thought. I guess the count still sits at 7 though, which feels like an underwhelming number given, just how much they branch out. Speaking of which, let's see if there are any other branches. Time to retrace our steps. Heading back through here to the flooded cavern with that one secret tomb. Though I wonder if there's anything underwater as well. My goodness. It's another secret tunnel. Will secrets never cease? Let's see where this one takes us. This must have been some kind of quest location. But, do I add that as a secret basement? I'm tempted to. Let's see if I add that in the secret tomb that was in the same chamber. You're up to 3 secret basements. I mean, that's kind of impressive. Man, so there's this whole underworld to explore, just right underneath Memphis. Let's get back to the main chamber, where we first came from, and see where those other paths lead. Back through this crevice. You see this tight squeeze down here, where you have to, slide through? I've actually been in a cave where the only way in was through something like that, and it was just covered in daddy long legs. So you had to crawl through this, dense, I mean, you've seen those packs of daddy long legs where it looks like fuzz. The whole thing was just fuzz coming out of there. And you just had to get on your belly and just crawl through. It was crazy. One of the stupidest things I've ever done for sure. Alright. So this is another exit. You know what? I'm gonna add one secret tunnel count because this one has so many exits. It legitimately feels like additional tunnels, part of a network. So we're up to 8 now. This one puts us right below the temple. Pretty sneaky. Yeah, it's still impressive. So I guess that's more of a secret way into the temple. Let's see where we would pop out, how visible this entrance would be. I mean, not super visible. You'd easily miss it, but considering how much sneaking around in bushes you do, you'd probably come across it. It's pretty cool. Alright, so this is where it gets confusing again. I'm looking through this footage and I'm just suddenly in a cave. I don't know where this is. Is this a part of one that I've explored previously? No, that doesn't look familiar at all. Alright, and it's connected to another cave. Fascinating. Okay, so that's also in the temple complex. Alright, well, I mean, this comfortably moves us to, what's the count now? 9 secret tunnels? It's pretty good. Let's see, so if we head back here, there's this exit. Oh wow, that's pretty high up there. That's pretty cool. So I mean, you could argue that this one's a little more obvious because it looks like there'd be something at the end of this canyon. You know how video game design is, but still, that's a cool entrance. So up there leads to the temple. And here's where we came from at the beginning of the clip, which, again, I don't know where we got in. Some more secrets there. Drop down. Man, this thing is multi-layered. These aren't just one-dimensional little tunnels in here. Like I said, it's a whole underworld. Alright, so this looks like another way into the temple basement. You know, considering this is one way into the temple and the well seems to be another way in, I think I might give this an extra... Well, actually, let me see. If this is a secret basement, then I'll leave it as is. Let's see where this leads. More secrets. Pretty cool. Alright, I guess if this is a dead end, this would just be a secret basement. Alright, so that brings our secret basements up to 4. Cool. Where does this lead? Incredible. Okay, so that's, again, just on the side of the rock face, hidden behind some bushes. Very clever. Here's some more cool footage. Man, this game is beautiful. And into more trouble because I can't tell when I'm trespassing without a HUD. Whoops, I apologize. Again, scoping it out, and it looks like we have another secret shortcut. Alright, let's put that up to 3. I wonder if I recorded all the footage of shortcuts, since I wasn't necessarily counting them at the time. It's possible there are some that don't make it into this video, but all of the secret tunnels should. I mean, because that's like the main draw. Alright, let's check out what's in this building. Again, it looks like a solid door, but aha! What is this? Alright, I'd consider that a secret tunnel. I mean, come on. It's not the longest, but it's pretty secret. Oh, and what's this? Alright, while that's running, let me mark this up to 10 secret tunnels. Run right past those snakes, apparently. I wonder why I was in such a rush. Oh man, even more secrets. Jeez Louise. See, just when you think like you've seen all there is in an area, there's just more to find. Now this seems to be a vast underground area. So here's one exit. That one seems fairly obvious. It's not particularly well hidden. I mean, it seems like a big old tunnel entrance, to be honest. So, wow, but that's pretty far from the temple. And of course, we should find out where else it goes. So I might count this as a separate tunnel because it seems like it connects these two entrances, and then there's like a side little thing that connects it to the inner temple, kind of well hidden tunnel. So I'll put this up to 11. Yeah. Again, those aren't the secretest of secret tunnels, but they are a little off the beaten path. Sweet. So now we're in the double digits, so maybe I was right about Memphis. Maybe it is crisscrossed by a network of secret tunnels. Some footage of me clearing out the snakes with fire, apparently. I love the fire propagation in this game. Doing some more detailed exploration. What's this? Even more secrets. Again, these places, they always make you think like, oh, like I found all the secrets. But then there's always something more. Although hopefully I actually did get all the secrets, because this wouldn't be a very good video if I missed a whole bunch. running around the fields. Like I said, pretty solid chance there's no secret tunnels in this area, but I wouldn't be doing my due diligence if I didn't check. Look at this. You see there's oil in the water, and now I'm spreading it around. It's so cool. And yep, it's oil. That's such a cool feature. Man, I love Origins. Alright, back on the hunt. Oh yeah, I remember capturing this because I was just so impressed. You go through this door and suddenly there's like this entire detailed complex. This whole little courtyard. And it's full of all these religious artifacts. It's got this guy chanting something. There's all kinds of materials, talismans. It's impressive how detailed it is. All dynamically lit. And this is just like one little house in the whole city. That's why I say like this is probably one of the most detailed open worlds I've ever enjoyed, but maybe that's just me. Again, gotta explore the upper floors of houses because you never know, they might have like some secret top floor to underground entrance. I don't know. Still looking around. Oh, here we go. Another little secret shortcut. I'll add that to the list. Number 4. I could have swore there was another one, but I suppose I didn't capture the footage for it. Because again, this wasn't a secret shortcuts video, it's a secret tunnels video. Now this temple, flying over it, you can see there are a few opportunities where one might expect to get in. So let's see if we can't find those. Obvious choice is to go through these huge underground tunnels. Not quite secret, they're kind of ornate, but I might still count it as a secret tunnel for the purposes of this video. Slogging my way through. Such a grand space. Just love the lighting. Now at this point, I kid you not, it'd been about a month between me starting to record this video and then finally getting back to exploring the last quarter of the city. So if my combat skills look like they got even worse, it's because it's been a month since I played, and I'd been playing Assassin's Creed 2 and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and Assassin's Creed Revelations in that time. So the controls are completely different and I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Plus I have no HUD, so that helps. Oh shoot, my laptop battery's gonna die. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. My laptop died for a bit there, so I had to go recharge it. So, now that we're here, let's see where these different paths lead. Let's try the more natural looking one first. Actually, some pretty deep water. See anything secret under here? Nope. It's probably just deep enough so you can dive in from the top there. As always, gotta look around the ceilings. What do we have here? Could be a secret tunnel, or just a secret shortcut. We'll call it a shortcut. Bring that up to 5. I always like to pop out and see where these things are. Not super secret, I suppose. Alright, and this way is blocked. I suppose it's time we check out what's on the other side. Alright. Well, this is a secret tunnel. Let's see what we find in here. Huh, dead guy. That's not ominous. It's too dark to see anything. I'll just fast forward to when this is done. And I did get some gear out of this. I think I hadn't discovered this location before, which is pretty cool. But, I mean, nothing particularly impressive. Alright, let's head back to where we were exploring in the first place. So I guess I would count this as a secret basement then. Bring that also up to 5. Since it is a secret tunnel, but you know, it's a dead end. Pick up some treasure down here. I don't think there are any other secrets to discover down there. Always gotta look up, of course. See where this leads. Cool. Again, they're pretty obvious entrances in this temple, but I suppose that makes sense, since even the entrances on the bottom were pretty obvious. But I think I saw one more little ledge over here, so let's see what that's all about. Of course I panic here because again I have no HUD, so that's embarrassing. We'll see if I upload that. Anything up there? Surprisingly, I mean, kind of, right? Let's see if there's actually something. Now this is a secret. within a secret. Glad I didn't miss this one. Wonder where it exits. See, now this one, I'm pretty sure I missed this on my first go around this little village. That's a really well hidden one. Really well hidden. You know what? I think I'll go ahead and take this up to 12 secret tunnels, because I'd consider that like its own little tunnel. So you can see here it's just hidden in this cluster of buildings. You'd never think it was there unless you were looking really hard for it. Alright, so let me scroll through some more footage. Looks like I explore a lot of places. Fight some crocodiles, of course. But we don't need to see that because, again, it's been over a month and I've played like 3 other Assassin's Creed since then, so my combat abilities have greatly diminished. Have to go in from the opposite side though, just to check, just to see. Long story short, didn't see anything new, but this looks incredible. Man, I love this game. So of course, some more running around, even though it's pretty rural. You know me, I gotta check every nook and cranny, every little hut, every door, never know. Gotta check all the rooftops, even though I've already been here. Oops, didn't know this was private property, but I've already trespassed, so gotta deal with that now. What do we have here? Oh, excuse me, sir. Alright, let's see what's in the basement. Perhaps another secret tunnel. See, this is a huge mansion complex right here in the middle of town. So let's see what they're hiding. Cages and stuff. Well, better remove this from the video before it gets demonetized. But unfortunately, that is not a secret tunnel, but a secret basement. So that makes 6 secret basements. Stealth. Alright, at this point I think I've searched most of the city. Although because, again, there was a month gap, I actually decided to double check a section that I wasn't so sure about. This temple complex has a lot of warehouses, a lot of storehouses. And temples tend to have, secret hidden areas, so seems like a good place to look. Again, pitch black, so it's a good thing I have this torch. What do we have here? Looks like a secret tunnel. Again, here's the location for reference. Pretty close to the main temple. And again, I'm sorry I don't have all the names of these memorized. If I had written a script, I probably would, but So let's see what's down here. It's a pretty big basement, but is that it? Just a basement? For footage reasons, I wish I had brought my torch out. I'm sure I could see much better on my TV. But yep, that appears to be a secret basement. Still pretty impressive that there's just one hidden there. So we're up to 7 secret basements. So maybe my memory about all the tunnels under Memphis, there have been a lot of tunnels under Memphis, as you've seen. But maybe it was remembering a lot of these secret basements as being tunnels. Since, if you're not distinguishing between the two, they would probably qualify.
Has he lost his mind?
Why, yes. Yes, I have. Do a little more swimming, even though I think I checked this harbor earlier, but you never know. Then I decide, I might as well check the islands and the river just outside the city. Now, I have a lot of footage from this, but I'm just going to go ahead and tell you I did not find anything. But I will say that, man, the water effects in this game are just superb. Explored an underwater temple here, and a couple other things, some shipwrecks, a couple islands. But unfortunately, no secret tunnels. So, I guess that's it then for Memphis. So let's look at our final counts. 12 secret tunnels, 5 secret shortcuts that, I had footage of, and 7 secret basements. So if you don't count the shortcuts, that's about 19 secret, underground areas. Some of them being really big and multi-level. So that's pretty impressive. Just looking at this overview of the city right now, that's already a lot of content right there on the surface inside all those buildings. But then when you think about all the intricate underground connections, it's even more impressive, which is part of why I love Memphis so much. But I'd say that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I don't know if anyone else finds this stuff fascinating. I like to quantify things sometimes, and absolutely love Assassin's Creed. I love going back in time and seeing these interpretations of historic periods and places. So I'm looking forward to making more Assassin's Creed content in the future, alongside my No Man's Sky content, of course. It's not going to take center stage, but if you enjoyed this and you're looking for more Assassin's Creed content, check out my top 10 cities in Assassin's Creed Valhalla and my top 10 cities in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Even if you're not looking for Assassin's Creed content, if you love, historical content or just list videos, I think you'll enjoy it. They've got some fantastic architecture. I love just looking at these games. They truly are beautiful. But that's all I have for now. So thanks for watching this video. Thanks for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed it or you just appreciate the effort, feel free to leave a like. It really helps. And if you're interested in more Assassin's Creed, No Man's Sky, and BioShock content, I am now accepting new subscribers. And the best news is it's free, so the barrier to entry couldn't be lower. But alright, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!